Hello there, Cancer. My name's Frankie, and I'm coming to you from spirits-healing-readings.com. And I am a clairvoyant, clairaudient, medium, and an empath. And I've been doing readings for 27 years now, and I'm beginning to think it's going on 28. And Cancer, this is for you for the month of September of 2016. And what I've done here for the month is I've laid 4 cards for you, and I'm going to use the bottom card for like an overall view of the month. And we'll see how it gets together, because we'll pull angel card at the end of the reading to try to bring it all together. What the astrology is for the month. The word isn't coming out of my mouth, right? Because I'm not an astrologer. But everything is in your 3rd house for this month, and that is journeys to nearby places. It's relationships with people around you. It's like the side-by-side relationships, brothers and sisters, like those kind of close relationships. I get it could be work, probably relationships too, because it covers all side-by-side relationships, and it's about correspondence of all kinds, writing, speaking, things like that, and intellectual activity of all kind too. And I think that's about what it covered in the brother and sister part when I was looking it up. But it'll all be 3rd house activity for any of you that are interested in the astrological part. If the reading doesn't resonate for you, I would go look up my moon sign and my rising sign, because these are set for the sun, moon, and rising sign. And I was getting a few words before we started the reading, and the words were understanding, openness, and forgiveness. And I'm not sure why they're giving us the word openness, honestly, based on the cards that we've pulled for this month. Kind of looks like it's going to be really interesting. And the first card for the overall view of the month is the 7 of Swords. And I've heard this been called the Thief card or whatever. I don't feel like that. It's in the upright position. But it does show me with the 7 of Swords, I've heard people say, and it does make sense in some readings, that this is the thief. He came into the camp, he stole all the swords, these 5, he only left 2, and everybody saw while he was doing it, and it just happened. I always think of it as the elephant in the living room card. But in this case, it looks to me as if and because I'm an empath, all of us Cancers are not Frankie, so I speak as if I'm you during the reading. And it feels to me with this 7 of Swords card that I'm going to have to keep my wits about me. That's what I keep hearing. Keep my wits about me. When I see this card, I always think, first of all, I feel like diplomacy, detachment, discretion, and roundabout. That's exactly how it feels to me. I'm going to accomplish the aims that I wish or choose to accomplish, but I'm going to do it in a roundabout manner. Kind of like, everyone was seeing this and they knew it happened, but we're going to step around it and like try to avoid the conflict that is coming in these situations, So what we're going, and if they do feel, they can be people related because of the because it's at 3rd house issues, but it can be work related too. So perhaps there's somebody in my work I have to pay attention to and go a roundabout way, to avoid open conflict, because the reason I'm saying this, because our next card is a Queen of Wands. And wands are really fiery cards, but in this case, if she's upside down. That's why I'm splurting over the words here. In this case, the Queen of Wands is upside down. When she's right side up, she's a mature, intelligent, articulate woman that knows her way around money. If I'm talking to her, she's going to give me good advice. But being as she's in reverse, and this can be a male or a female for us. It can be a situation also, because these are general readings. So I need to understand, is what they're saying, that this Queen of Wands is in reverse. Now this could be someone that could be offering to help me, right? Or maybe at work, maybe, in a partnership, maybe it's a friendship, maybe it's something. They're offering to help me. But if they help me, and that's what this card means to me, if this person helps me, they're going to control my life in order to give me the help. So if I were taking this help, maybe that's why we have to keep things in a roundabout manner for the month. If I were taking this help, this person would want to control all my social situations, everything that's going on around me. Let's say they were giving me money, they'd try to control money, or let's say they're telling me that they're going to help me with a promotion, and on the down low with this Seven of Swords card here, they're talking behind my back. So what they're trying to do with us for this month is give us a heads up in these side-by-side relationships or correspondence. And I'm not an astrologer, but I know Mercury went retrograde, or it's going to be retrograde, rather, I should say, all the way, I think it's the end of August and all the way through till like September 22nd. And you want to keep a close check when Mercury's retrograde on any type of communication, right? And they said this is correspondence of all kinds. So I'm going to want to be real careful about what I say, correspondence of all kinds, how I act or speak or what I write, in any given situation. It's going to require me, because it looks as if I have, I'm an open, honest, straightforward person. But this month, for whatever reason, there are situations that I'm dealing with that are not open, honest, and straightforward. So if this Queen of Wands is a situation around me, say work, career-oriented, or whatever situation around me, I'm going to have to tiptoe around it and not be obviously confrontational, is the way Spirit's speaking it to me. So for this month, for whatever reason, when I voice my opinion that could be helpful to me, I'm going to be very careful about what comes out of my mouth, what goes in and what comes out. And that's exactly how they're telling us. So each of us are individuals, so who knows what's going on. But it's kind of like, for this month, Cancer, let's just wave the white flag and do this all in a roundabout manner, because there's certain things that we need to get what we want. Because the next card is the Page of Cups, and normally this page, it's like he's bringing forward exciting emotional news, like good news, about love, or maybe something fascinating happened, and it was that someone had a secret engagement or things like that. And usually if it's a person, it'll be a younger person, male or female. But this cup, this particular page, is in reverse. So when the page is in reverse, once again I'm being shown that deceptive factor, like this card, so I don't know what we're going through. And like this card in reverse, right? This is 2. Now we get 3. And this is in reverse. So to me, Frankie, that's a fishy situation. And Spirit gave us those like words like openness, and yeah, I'm thinking, why are we supposed to be open? And I'm thinking maybe with that roundabout way, we can be open. So we're saying or doing or corresponding, because these are third house issues, in a manner that is roundabout. So we're actually speaking our truth in a diplomatic way. And I don't know about all the rest of you Cancers out there, but this one is not real diplomatic. That's a really difficult thing for me to do. So, but they're saying we can do it this month because there's some important goal that we are working towards. So it's like wave the white flag, surrender, Cancer. They're saying it, just go around it and do it with detachment, discretion, and discernment, and we are going to get what it is we need because of these next 2 cards to bring this forward. So don't neglect anything important. Hang on to your money. Hang on to your money, because even so, they say this could be the thief, everybody knows about in the camp here. And we got this crazy upside down Queen of Wands, and she could be a King of Wands that we're dealing with also, because the next card to me is the 3 of Pentacles. And this is an excellent card because you see these people are there conferring with this man, who is doing a really great job. So to me, this is a financial card. It's a card about we know our stuff in the workplace, right? We know what we're doing. We can bring it forward, right? Maybe we're getting in for a promotion. Because with this 3 of Pentacles card, Pentacles are money, funds. This one is a particular work card, like perhaps a new job, perhaps I have the skills, already developed, to make myself money, and these people could be conferring with me about that. But I'm going about this in a roundabout way. Now, I don't know what's happening to all of us Cancers out there. We all have different lives, obviously. And we are not, by nature, elusive people. We are very caring, very loving, gentle, nurturing type people. For whatever reason in September, maybe it is astrological. The Mercury retrograde, maybe the 2 eclipses, I absolutely don't know. But with the way these cards are coming out, we want to go roundabout. We want to be diplomatic about the situations we're encountering. Remember, detachment, discretion, use our discretion in our speech, in our writing. Make sure everything is very clear. If there's a situation I want to address, because they're saying be open, do it in a little roundabout way, in case we're getting this Queen of Wands situation in our face, or this little deception here with the Page of Cups in reverse, maybe a younger person's lying to us about something, and there's a pregnancy. This can come in any area of our life, and it's like, surprise, surprise, mom or dad, or guess what, I got married yesterday. There's something fishy going on here for us, Cancer, and it is around, like they were saying, our side-by-side, communication, or relations, not communication, and communication. So, because the 4th card that we have here, and the final card, is a really good card too. Just like this 3, it's another 3. It's a 3 of Wands. And this is showing me someone who knows their stuff. Someone who has skills that they've acquired. We have this Three of Pentacles. You're really good at what you're doing. Let's say if it is, let's see, what do I want to say? If it is, this is someone who has firm foundation. And as a Cancer, my home, my, workplace, all those things, my finances, I always keep them in a firm foundation. So if I'm going for a new job, let's say this is career oriented, is this going to stabilize my foundation? Is this going to add to my home? Is this going to add to my money? Maybe it's a situation in work, with a coworker. If they're saying they're going to help me, can I trust this? Can I trust it? Or do I want to voice my opinion for my own self to my boss if I'm getting a promotion? If this is this Queen of Wands character here and the Seven of Swords character and Page of Cups here, what they said to me is why each one of us are different. Why am I tiptoeing around the situation? But Spirit's saying to me, it's the only way to come out on top of the situation. So direct confrontation with whatever's going on here is not going to work. If I neglect, like something I'm supposed to do, something important, a duty or something like that, I'm facing this because it feels as if it can be used, used for whatever reason against me if I was just blunt, So none of us like the roundabout, and Cancers are very direct. But what they're saying is for the month of September, want to play with this, Cancer? That's exactly how they're putting it. Do we want to play with it? We have skills. There's something that we need, right? They're asking us to use discretion and diplomacy in our words and our thoughts and our actions, because with these two final cards, these two threes, the Three of Pentacles, money, and the Three of Wands, right, firm foundation, with these two cards together, if I put on the appropriate face, right, if I present myself right, and I keep my ideas and my thoughts right, I draw to me the people that'll help me to get the things that I want done in place. If I become too blunt or too outspoken or don't use these skills appropriately, then I'm not going to get the things that I need because I'm faced with a situation of the Queen of Wands in reverse, or I'm faced with the personhood of that Queen of Wands attitude in reverse. Okay, so what they're saying for the month is, be as open as I can, right? Don't ignore anything that's good or worthwhile opportunity, business for me, home-wise, however this is coming down, career-wise, either way, partnership-wise, people-wise, but to keep my eyes open, because, so it's kind of like a month of warning. Keep my eyes open and I get what I want in these third house issues, and the person that I need to satisfy and please is myself, not everybody else. And let's face it, Cancer, we don't have to be totally open with every person in our lives, right? We don't have to. And if we got to walk around these situations, walk around them. It'll make it way much easier for us in the end result. So let's just kind of display that shrewdness and mental capacity up here, and let's play a little bit for this month, which normally I wouldn't recommend at all. But looking at this situation, and I really don't know what we're going into, let's just not do anything quarrelsome or petty, or spiteful, because these are situations we almost have to tiptoe around. For each one of us, it'll be individual, you know, it'll be an individual career, relationship, whatever. And because they were giving us that word open, maybe we need to keep an open mind also about what's going on, and that would be very beneficial for us for the month too. Now let's see what they're giving us. God, we'll have to after this. Really seriously. Our card for the angel card is cleanse and detoxify. After we do all this roundabout, which isn't Cancer's normal nature, because they're very open people and try to be as straightforward as we can, right? And cleanse and detoxify would be right up there with that waving the white flag and doing the roundabout thing. We'll probably have to, right? It says, with great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you develop life-affirming ways to deal with your stress. I believe this is stress, actually, either in the workplace or the side-by-side relationship. So to me, while I'm looking at these cards, I believe we're dealing with a really in-your-face type stress for this month. It says, as well as to ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Well, I actually, when we have, all of us at some point in our life, we stand up and say, I'm going to be me and I'm not going to play games. Almost every person in the world will do that. But this month, Cancer, they're asking us to tone it down for whatever reason and go around it. Let's see what the rest of it has to say. It says, this card signifies the angel's recommendations that you eliminate chemicals and toxins from your body. Your sensitivity to drugs, food additives, including sugar, alcohol, caffeine, nicotine, has increased. These substances are interfering with the ability for you to hear your angels, so we are asking that you avoid them. The angels will help you with the stress or with the cravings if you ask. But additional meanings are use herbal means to cleanse, such as wheatgrass juice or psyllium seeds. Consult your holistic nutritionist. Call upon Archangel Raphael to reduce or eliminate any of your cravings and avoid toxic relationships or situations. Man, that is like everything they're talking about to us, isn't it? Or ask Archangel Michael to clear your body or your home of any lower energies and use gentle, earth-friendly cleansing supplies. So I think in this case, I believe from what they're showing us, these may be toxic people, or maybe because the correspondence is in all forms, maybe it's coming to us through correspondence. Just make sure our correspondence that we put out is appropriate and right, because we're going to get the beneficial situations that are going to serve us if we do this in the right way. And even if it's a tiptoe way, we'll live with it for the month of September. Well, Cancer, that's your reading for September. I want to thank you all for being here with me, and for all of your likes and your shares and subscribes, and for all of you I've met through doing readings. I really have enjoyed it. Everybody's been wonderful for me. So if you want to know more about me, the information's down below here, or you can go over to the website if you just want to know something about me, or if you want to set an appointment. All of the information is there for you. And as an end thought, I believe these videos are going to be posted a little late this month, but they will get to you eventually. It won't be too late. But Cancer, I hopefully will see you in October, and I hope this month works out for you well. Bye-bye.